Jeff, it's certainly fascinating to watch North Korea's pivot to Washington at one point and pivot to South Korea at other points, depending on how these nuclear talks unfold here. And certainly this week, it will be the highlight of North Korea's efforts to pivot to South Korea's Moon Jae-in administration. Certainly, Moon Jae-in is hailing whatever they agreed upon today, giving it a lot of meaning, saying this is the first specific plan towards a denuclearization. First, take a listen to what South Korea's Moon Jae-in had to say.
South and North Korea agreed on a denuclearization plan for the first time. It is a very meaningful outcome. The North has decided to permanently abolish the Chongchang-ri engine test site and missile launchers with the attendance of experts from relevant countries.
And we heard a lot of key words, sort of a warm-sounding key words such as reconciliation and peace from the joint press conference that happened earlier today. And here is what North Korean leader Kim Jong-un had to say in the press conference.
We have signed a military agreement to end the history of tragic conflict and hostility that has existed for decades. We've also promised to make the Korean Peninsula the land of peace without nuclear weapons and threats. The world will clearly see how we, the people of the Korean Peninsula, who have suffered due to division, decide our own future. I've promised President Moon Jae-in that I will visit Seoul very soon.
And keeping up with the theme of peace and unity on the Korean Peninsula, the two countries' leaders agreed to begin their work when it comes to reconnecting the railways and roads connecting the two Koreas. And also, they decided to resume their inter-Korean economic cooperation projects, such as tourism at Mount Kumgang. And also, remember the Kaesong Industrial Park in Kaesong. So I think, really going back to the old style of recuperating these inter-Korean cooperation projects. Really, this certainly takes a step further, whatever we were at, towards a little closer to a denuclearization. But Jeff, as you pointed out earlier, this is really about what Washington is going to do next. We've seen North Korea asking for reciprocal steps taken by Washington at this point. And now that we got a little more incremental steps taken by or promised to be taken by North Korea, really the focal point now is what the Trump administration is going to do. And it's very interesting how we're getting almost immediate reaction out of Washington. President Trump tweeting almost immediately after the joint press conference saying, quote, Kim Jong-un has agreed to allow nuclear inspections subject to final negotiations and to permanently dismantle a test site and launch pad in the presence of international experts. In the meantime, there will be no rocket or nuclear testing. Hero remains to continue being. And also, he went on to say that it's very exciting to see the two Koreas jointly bidding for the next Olympics. So certainly, he's excited about whatever he saw out of Pyongyang today.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.